Now we're in chapter 8.3 and we're going to be solving an equation using the multiplication property. The multiplication property says that the same non-zero number may be multiplied or divided on both sides of the equation without changing the solution of the equation. So just like the addition property, when it said the same number may be added or subtracted on both sides, with multiplication you may multiply or you may divide. So remember, our goal is still to solve for the variable, so that means isolate the variable. We're going to look at the following problems on page 581, starting with number 3. And it says solve, and for number 3 we have negative 3z equals 12. And we're solving for z, so just like before we can draw a line down the equal sign, and that separates the left side from the right side. The number in front of z is negative 3. We need to move it, so we need to determine what is negative 3 doing to z. It's multiplying. Remember, if you do not see an operation in between them, it's implied that they're multiplying. So the opposite of multiplying is dividing, so I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. These will cancel out, leaving just z, and then equals negative 4. Remember, you can check it by plugging it back in. Negative 3 times negative 4 should give us positive 12. Alright, number 5. For number 5, it says 0.04y equals negative 12. And again, we're solving for the variable. This time it's y. So we're going to draw the line down the equal sign. And then the number we need to move is to 0.4. It's multiplying y. Therefore, we're going to divide both sides by 0.4. And you get y equals negative 30. Then number 11, we have 10 equals 2 over 5x. And we're solving for x. This time it's a fraction that's multiplying. It's 2 over 5. Since it's multiplying, we will typically divide both sides. However, we do not divide by fractions. Instead, you multiply by the reciprocal. So remember, we do not divide by fractions. Instead, we multiply by the reciprocal, which is the same as saying by the flip. So flip the fraction. So the flip of 2 over 5 is 5 over 2. So we're going to multiply both sides by 5 over 2. On the right side, the 5's and the 2's cancel out, leaving me with x. And then on the left side, 5 over 2 times 10. Well, that's like saying 50 over 2, which is 25. So x equals 25. And then for number 17, we have negative 2 over 9z equals 4 over 27. Again, our variable is being multiplied by a fraction. So we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So negative 2 over 9. And this reciprocal is going to be 9 over negative 2. So make sure you do it on both sides. 9 over negative 2. And we're multiplying. Our negative 2's and our 9's cancel out, leaving us with z. And we get z equals 4 over 27 times 9 over negative 2. And it should come out to be negative 2/3. Alright, let's keep going. Let's look at number 19. It says solve, and then first combine any like terms on each side of your equation. And for 19, we have 2w minus 12w equals 40. So the first thing we need to do is combine our like terms. So draw the line down your equal sign. On the left side, we have 2 minus 12, which is negative 10. So we have negative 10w equals 40. Now we need to move the negative 10. It's multiplying by y, so we're going to divide by negative 10 and divide by negative 10. And we get w equals negative 4. And then number 23, we have 2z equals 1.2 plus 1.4. And we're solving for z. So on the right side we have like terms, 1.2 plus 1.4, so we're going to combine them, and we'll have 2z equals 2.6. Then we're solving for our z, so we need to move the 2, however it's multiplying by the z, so we're going to divide by 2 and make sure we do it on both sides. We'll be left with z equals, and then 2.6 divided by 2 is 1.3. And then last one, number 25. We have 4 minus 10 equals negative 3z. So again, draw the line down the equal sign if you need to. Make sure to combine any like terms. 4 minus 10, those are like terms, so that comes out to be negative 6 equals negative 3z. And then we're solving for z, so we need to move the negative 3 by dividing. And we get z equals positive 2. Okay, so this will conclude our video for 8.3. Please email me if you have any questions.